We now return to Let's Play Emperor. The temple is almost done, and we're ready to begin finishing the city. Good, good. Huangdi is ready to go back home. Let's check religions. Everybody's doing fine except for Mencius. You need... Oh, let's give away... Oh, dang it. I can't give away that stone. I need to import, like, one more stone. In fact, I'm going to do that. Because we've only got those 4 left. Oh, what? No, we totally have more. Tell it to get that stone. So it actually pulls it off of there. Okay, well, never mind. I will just give you something else in the meantime. How about spices? We need 5. We're big enough now that I need 5 of everything that I give away. I wonder if just jade... You know what we can do? We can do lacquerware. Okay. So, I believe... Well, first of all, so I went through and I looked. I tried this. Breaking the alliance would not allow me to conquer these guys, so they're just going to be pissy no matter what. But as long as they're a trade partner, I don't mind. Other than that, everyone in China is conquered, and my emissaries are going out to make my last vassal feel a little bit better about themselves. I guess that leaves me with 50 people unemployed. I'll be able to turn off Mencius is here. Oh, come on, I just want to select him.
Goodness is to human nature, as flowing downward is to water.
Okay. Well, either way you can go home. Right. So, we've got that temple to be built. The army is pretty much done. I could actually turn off that. I don't really want to do that right now, though. So I've got 50 people that need employment, and I'm going to start putting them towards this stuff that I've been avoiding. What I can do here is I can actually put the religious buildings that I'm waiting on there. So does that make you happy now? Good. I can put those religious buildings there, and then I'm going to loop the supply buildings right to here. And, okay, Shennon. And then I'll begin putting down 2 of those elite housing blocks. The temple is complete. Hooray! So Shennon, who is already happy, should be incredibly happy now. Only affected her as well. That's okay, though. What we do need to do, though, is open up the other religions and get these guys back up before they go down into the reds. And I have to really try to get them back up again, because that's not going to be any fun. Okay, so that's done. I can turn off all of this and free up a ton of my workers. Okay, so the construction area is now just completely dead and probably will never ever be used again. So maybe it would actually behoove me just to take it apart, but it doesn't look like I actually need to do that since I have managed to fill up all of my trading posts. I have no more that I can take. We're trading with everybody that I can, apparently. So that's good, I guess. So actually, maybe what I should do now is just pause for a moment to work on, you know, getting... not yet. Since we're going to be selling tea and all that, I need that infrastructure. Let's focus on one thing at a time here. So, what is missing from this housing block? We have room for 1 religious building, which will in fact go up there. So I'm just going to take this and wrap this around or something. Just for the sake of it, I will put... Can I put a... No, I mean, obviously this is by water, so it's not going to go very well there. We'll just put a female in. Really? What about a soldier? Soldier actually goes there. Perfect. Okay, so I will put a building there. It would be interesting if I actually put a Buddhist building right next to the soldier statue. Don't think that was my intention. Well, this block was going to be Taoist. I could easily just put a Taoist building right there as well, and then have the Buddhists come over here. Now, there may be a little bit of an issue. We'll have to have... If I'm going to have two more housing blocks, for whatever reason, I'm going to have them sharing one of the religious buildings. Oh, right, and so I also need this... Oh, boy. So basically we're just going to be unnecessarily doubling down on stuff, because I'm going to have one of these pavilions here for both of these sides. And I think I'd intended to do that here as well, so that we had one going up for both. But if I'm going to have another one sticking out here... You know, now that I look at this map over here, I don't think there will be room for that. I think there's really just going to be the room for the one along that side. And if I wanted to put another one down here, which I don't think I will, but I don't really have any more industry to expand down here. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I mean, I could just leave it as is, but that looks kind of weird. Okay, well anyway, time to eliminate quite a bit of the wall here. So we'll just pull this off, and this is going to actually probably give me quite a bit back, just because... I'll take it all the way down. Because I'm getting rid of the towers that take up soldiers as well. So yes, now I have quite a bit. So I have to remember that this is not a real number. I'm actually going to be getting rid of it once again when I build that wall sticking out. Okay, so what do we need here? We need for sure 4 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side. We'll put a mill. I guess I could run that road up it that way. And then, yeah, okay, fine. So we'll get rid of that tree that I had been keeping there for years and years. Always sad when that happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Because if I'm only going to have the one... Well, these guys don't have access to a Confucian Academy, so they'll need the Confucian Academy over here, and so will they over here. We could have 2 religious buildings over here. And 2 destination buildings, I mean. In which case I'm going to have to extend this, but I don't want to extend it too much, because then he's going to have to go like that, and he's not going to... There's just not going to be enough traveling distance by doing that. What I could do, I suppose, is double it down here. I could put a building there, and maybe a building here. And then I could fit the mill back here and the store yard there. Well, either way, let's focus on actually building the housing block first. Maybe I will become inspired. So, well, I guess what I can do then is, this is going to be, what, 6 this way? I could have that go off this direction. Okay, yeah. So let's put a wall here. So we're going to have the garden, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll have the Imperial Way, so the road will be right there. So that means it goes up this way for 6, and then I can put what will be kind of a wasteful Grand Market right here, because this is the only housing block that this is going to service. But oh well. Right, so that's going to probably put garden there. 1, 2, you know what, let's grab garden, so I'm actually using garden. So garden, 1, 2, 3, 4, garden. 1, 2, 3, 4, garden. 1, 2, 3, 4, garden. Wasn't I thinking at one point of just doing a half like I did with that one up there? I don't know. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, garden. So that actually, dang it. Now, well, I mean, I'm really only doing this for role-playing purposes, but I guess if I bring it down here, that's far enough that I could get that wall wrapped around there and it will work. I was thinking of maybe just trying to line up the roads with each other so that we have that looped road there, but then that would end up having the wall like here. Although, actually, wait a minute, I could still do this because... Okay, yeah, let's do it that way. That's going to look really awkward because we're going to have... But then I have a 2x space over here for... Okay, yeah. I can put a couple buildings on this side. Looks like I can put 3 on that side. I can then attach another 2 houses on this side of the road. Ah. See, now if I take this for an imperial way, though, it would cut that down to the 1. So if I do a grand way on this side, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. We do a gray wall. So it will not be as beautiful as the other side. We're going to need a roadblock here, I believe, because I'm not... Well, you know, I've got room for something here, though. I just don't want to create this triangular thing, because we're going to have issue enough as it is getting... Well, I think maybe if the inspector just walks right past this, he'll probably be able to do that. And really, if I move this back 1 and put a gate there, I could prevent anyone else from walking up here. Though it doesn't matter, though, really, because if I've got religious buildings walking by here, they only need to walk by these guys. If I do a Confucian Academy right there, which would fit easily, he could just go here. And there's a 50-50 chance he'll go down that way, so... Yeah, screw it. We'll leave it. We'll leave it like it is. Okay, so this gray wall will come up. I guess I can jut that around. Yeah, because if I did move it back, this wall would not... Well, it's not going to fit anyway, is it? If I bring it around... I would be able to bring it around on this side. Decisions. It would just make it that much... And this is already going to have 2 food vendors, so I'm not concerned about... You know what? Whatever. Okay, let's stop spending so much damn time thinking about that. Like that? Oh, wait. I gotta leave room for that. Nope. Damn it. I gotta leave room. 2, 3, 4 for Imperial Way. So if I bring it back 1, like that, and then I take the Grand Way, well, we'll have some little funky thing here. Now this is going to be well, actually I could fit... I might actually be able to fit a couple in there. Well, okay. This is actually wrong here. So 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay. No, I've actually just shrunk that down. What I could do is turn this into Grand Way. And then that would leave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... What the hell is going on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's perfect where it is. Knock that out. Go Grand Way. And this is gonna be like that either way. Whatever. Okay. So now, well, if I've got room for 3 buildings there, I still need room for other buildings. These buildings. So I'm going to have to leave that available to religious building, or walkers, I mean, so that they can get in here. Their destination, though, so the shrine will have him go up here, and possibly a walker will go that way. It doesn't really matter. damn it. So if I'm actually going to split the Confucian Academy, like put it right there, then I'm going to have double down on the Confucian Academies. That's not actually going to be very good either. Oh, crappity crap. No, I don't want this whole episode to be me just sitting here doing this. You know what, I'm going to pause and think about this for a little bit. Okay, I've got some idea now of what I actually want to do here, and I think it's going to have to be essential for me to rely on 2 Confucian Academies, just so I have one for each of the individual housing blocks. Like, even this one, I mean, this is kind of a waste just having all this for one strip of these guys, but that's how it's going to have to happen, I think. So this is going to be a little bit tricky because I'm going to put a Confucian Academy here, hoping that we'll handle that one, and put one here. The thing is, though, because I'm going to still put the 4x4 buildings in here for the religions, that means that they are going to be able to pass through there. So we could still have this guy go that way instead of taking care of that, and actually vice versa. But hopefully having the 2 of them there and relying on a 50-50 chance, we're gonna be okay. Now, since I did not leave myself room here, well, I did leave myself room here now that I look at it. Actually, one thing I could do, so if I go like that, I've got room for 1, 2, 3, 4, but not if I am going to put that house there. Because if I put a 1, 2, 3, 4 big building, 1, 2 building there, I would be able to fit something here. I could put a 1, 2 there, 1, 2 there, and then I could put that house there. And that way I would only need the pavilion, 1 religious building, or the pavilion, 1 religious building, Confucian Academy, and then I'd still have room for the mill, and okay. Yeah, let's do it that way instead. Can I undo that? No, I think I only undid that one. Dang it. Okay, well, we'll get rid of that instead. Now, this is going to be a little bit tricky here. What do I want? I guess I'll put the inspector's tower over here. Yeah, and I'll put the religious building, the big religious building right there. So, you know, that might be, if I put another 1, 2 there, I'm going to have that house, that elite house, sticking out right there so that it actually gets touched by the walkers. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm just going to have a really big, massive amount of things along the backside. 1, 2, 3, 4. Garden. So there'll be the wall that touches back here. I guess I can just link up these walls right now. Boy, that's not going to leave a hell of a lot of room for that wall, is it? I did kind of want to... 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, I can bring that back in, because if I am only going to take that, I can put... Okay. Because I still want to put a road there so that we have a buffer between the residential wall and the main wall, because we're going to come really close here. If I'd left it where it was, I'd have to take out some trees, and then I don't think I could make that corner. Okay, so pull this back. Nope. Pull it back like that. That will work there and there. We are going to have to get rid of those trees. Probably didn't have to get rid of that one. Pull that in like so. This can be... Ooh, wait a minute now. I could actually offset this by 1, possibly giving myself even more room up here for something, if I wanted to go that way. Well, let's try it. what is that going to give me? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And so now I'm just going to confuse myself again, because now I've opened up room 1, 2. If I put the temple here, then I could put that there, and then I've got the 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's still essentially the same thing, though. And in order to get the house to evolve, I think I'm going to need the extra space. So 1, 2, I can at least put, something like that to surround it, and then we can still go with the 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I don't know whether I'm going to put gardens or statues or whatever, but this one is also going to have some extra stuff. So why don't we just do something like this? We'll put a round back here. Maybe I should put this here, just because I know that it's going to get evolved, and then it will, either way, I mean, I'm not going to worry about getting the walker coverage too much, because I know it's going to fit just fine. Okay, so what comes next? We need like a tax office, put that down here. We're going to need herbalist. That's not an herbalist. Undo it, come on. Fine. Herbalist. Acupuncturist. What is the next? The shrine. That shrine. Anyhow, we can do... Let's put... Scholar's not going to work there, but let's put it there anyway. And this will be like the scholar's special house out here by himself. The resident poet or something like that. The greatest poet in the capital. Which, once upon a time, actually counted for something. So let's go like this. Now, okay, just so that these walkers can get back here, and I don't really know why I'd actually want to do this now that I'm looking at it. I was thinking I could just extend that road, put a gate there, block the gate off so that no one can walk through there. I don't know, I could run it along the side, because can I actually use this for anything? I mean, I guess I could, if I wanted to do something with fish back along here. Maybe, yeah, okay, just future-proofing it, we'll put a thing there, just in case I decide to use it for anything important. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that tree anyway. That tree that I tried to save is just in the way. And I think I can go like that. And it is now enclosed. Now if we have any appeal problems, I can just knock that out. Chunk something in there. I know we're going to have an issue up here, so I may as well just go ahead and put one of those there. Okay, so there's still plenty of room there for that Confucian Academy. Let's see what I need to do now. I need to leave this open to not market employees, religious devotees. I will need to block off this part of the road. So that's okay there. Let's go with the trees. We'll do the plum and the... Oh. Well, we'll just have to randomize. Or try to randomize. I just made it so I can't randomize. There, good enough. Okay. So that looks fine. That will be good there. Time to put in the other buildings that I was actually going to put in. So this will be, let's see, if I put it there, that's going to, this is a 5x5. Well, okay then. That's, well, that would still work, because on the other side of this I plan to put the Confucian Academy. And in fact, what I could do, get out of there for a minute, what I could do is also put the other, no, store yard. I could put like a store yard here, run that road along there, so we just have this little loop. I still have to leave room for the inspector, who can go like right here. There's nowhere along here that's going to be good for him as far as appeal is concerned. Actually, I'll put it right here just in case I do want to run that road. Well, no, if I'm going to run a road, it's going to go up so that it touches these so that I can actually utilize this space for the fishing. So fine, we'll put it right there. This will all loop around. Now, this is not open to that, so that's fine. It is open to the market employees because, why? Oh, right, because I was going to put a pavilion there. Yeah, so I'm going to have to do that with this one too, and just hope that at least one of these guys makes it down this way, as opposed to both of them going out here and messing around for whatever reason. Okay, well, that's that. Let's just finish this off with a loop. Let's just make it a loop. And put, I don't know, garden here for whatever reason. Okay, that looks fine. Well, you know what? This has to fill up first, so... Oh, you know what, though? I have been doing 2. But this is only really affecting the one guy, right? So it's not like I think we'll be fine with just this. We need tea, we need silk, ceramics, possibly paper, because we are going to have the tax office there. I think we'll be fine without that, though. Hemp, lacquerware. Was there nothing else? No, we'll do paper then. We'll just lower all these down to 4, which ought to be enough for this one. The possible problem that may come of this, however, is that this housing block will discover that this is closer and go over there to that. Okay. Well, I could ceramics. I think ceramics and hemp. There. So now we've got our 32. Okay, fine. And this is just getting whatever is available, which actually means then I could probably start taking... Well, you know, I've got plenty of room for more farms, so let's not concern ourselves with that overly much. Let's put down... No, we were in the right place. Still not in the right place. Food. Tea. Ceramics. Lacquerware. Put silk. And hemp. Okay. That's all taken care of. We've got the inspector. We've got basic buildings that we need. Let's finish this off. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll just run this along the back. 2, 3, 4. And then put... I guess a dragon statue. Now there is going to be room for 3 things there. Whatever. We'll just go like that. Be boring, but that should be plenty to make this house just fine. So then I've got room for the religious building. I've got room for one more building. Then I'm just going to plunk this in the corner. Okay, so that looks fine there. I can now run this road. Okay, so I can run this road up there. There will be room to connect that road up, and well, at least I can run a road there. Anyway, put the wall there, and finish that off again. So, okay, so this whole episode was just messing around with this new neighborhood that I had been putting off, and now I guess we see why I had been putting it off, because I just worry way too much over small things like that. But hey, we're milking this for all it's worth, right? Tons of silk still. Tons of it. I can definitely begin selling that, I think. I can really, once we get this going and make sure that all of my my supply warehouses are just comfortable and stable, I think then I will begin looking at selling all of my commodities. So that's what we can do next time. I will see you then.